Hello Wastelanders, Vlad here. Today I'm going to show you how to build a grand staircase in your Fallout 76 camp, just like this one. So let's jump on in. We're going to start things off with a 6x6 set of foundations. Now go to the center, the back side of the center foundations, and we're going to set a row of half walls. We're going to stack these 2 high. The reason we're using half walls is because I want a snap point for a roof here. And then we're going to go ahead and set a set of half walls on the front end of those center, but only 1 high. And then we can set a set of foundations on either side of our center line so that we can put in some double-sided hole walls. This is where the stairways are going to attach to our upper floors. So make sure you're building this oriented in the way you would like it to be in its final position. And once you get these side walls finished, then you should have something that looks like this as far as your build. Now we're going to go to our center foundations again, and we're going to set in 3 roof panels snapped to these half walls that we put in place. Make sure you take the time to orient these the way you would like them, that they all line up as far as patterns and things like that at this point in the build, because you don't want to have to try and change that after we've finished the build. This is where you should be with the build so far. Now grab your trusty flamethrower and go ahead and destroy every wall and every roof that we put in place so far. Now once all your walls and roofs are destroyed, your build should look like this outside of the build menu. Go ahead and make sure you have a foundation snapped to the center outside of our original structure. And we're going to go ahead and move the 3 central foundations plus the 3 front foundations. And then we're going to go ahead and snap a foundation moving forward to those outside foundations we placed. And then we're going to go over and grab our vault catwalks. We want to grab the shortest piece possible, place it attached to that front foundation we placed, and then snap a foundation attached to that catwalk. This is giving us the spacing we would like. And then we can go ahead and snap a foundation into our center area from that base foundation that we offset. And then we're going to do the exact same thing in mirror on the second side of our build, because everything on this is going to be symmetrical. So go ahead and put those foundations in place, and then we can remove our catwalk, remove all of the foundations on the front side of the build, and you should have a set that looks like this at this point. Now grab yourself a half wall, and we're going to use that as a snap point for our vault catwalks. We want a stubby one, a half length one, and then we want a right angle with the angle coming to the front of the build. And then we're going to snap a stubby one to the front of that. And this is what you should have once you put those in place. This is giving us a snap point for a set of stairs. Now you want to go to your stairs, and you need the Halloween staircase, the haunted house one, because we're going to need to snap a foundation over these stairs. And right now, because we're putting 2 stairways really close to each other, they are the only set that will allow it when building them this close, as I'm showing in the example. You can use the vault version of the stairs if you would like to spread this part of the build out and put these stairways further apart from each other. But if you're using my template here, you're going to need the haunted house set of stairs. Now do the same thing in mirror we did with the catwalks to get our second set of stairs in place on the second side. And again, make sure you're using the haunted house set of stairs. Okay, and once those stairs are in place, we're going to pick up our vault catwalks. Be careful not to select the roof that's been destroyed or any other piece of the build. We want to store the catwalks, then the half wall, and then we can slide our foundation over to its original place in the center snap points. This is what you should have at this point in the build. Now we're going to go ahead and snap in a set of stairs going to our upper floor in their natural snap point on these foundations that are in the center. And those are leading up to our double-sided walls. Now, you'll notice if you just try and snap an upper floor to these double-sided walls with a staircase, it will not snap in. So what we're going to have to do is go ahead and go to our back side of the foundation. We're going to set a temporary set of stairs going up. We're going to attach an upper floor to it, and then we're going to walk this upper floor over to our double-sided wall and our set of stairs that belong to our grand staircase. Then we can store that upper floor and that temporary set of stairs that we used to get it in there in the first place. Do the exact same thing in mirror on the other side, and then you'll have your upper floors attached to the top part of your grand staircase. This is what you should have at this point in the build. Now we're going to go ahead and put in our front foundations. So go ahead and snap a foundation to the front of our, basically we're going to remake our original 6x6 set of foundations with the exception of the very center one. This is what you should have at this point of the build. If you would like to have double-sided walls on the back side of your grand staircase, then now is the time to put in those double walls while our original half walls are destroyed. So go ahead and do that. You can use the half wall panels to build in the double walls, or you can use the whole wall panels, whatever your preference is. And if you have trouble with the center walls going in place, go ahead and temporarily throw down that center foundation again. I recommend pulling it out once you have the walls in place because it'll be covered up once we repair everything. And then that's just taking up unnecessary budget, and every little bit of budget counts. But here you can see I used whole wall panels, half wall panels. I was able to remove that center foundation. Now you can repair the entire structure, change your doorways into solid walls or whatever panels that you see fit, and then go ahead and throw up the wallpaper that also meets your build standards for this build. And now your grand staircase is complete and you can finish the rest of your build. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you could hear me okay even though I'm losing my voice. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest content from Vladministrator Gaming. Until next time, I'll see you in the wasteland.